Hello, Gemini. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. This is your reading for love for the month of May. So first of all, happy birthday to you early Geminis. Actually, first decade Geminis. Those celebrating in the month of May. So here is your love reading. There's going to be cards pulled from this main tarot deck. I'm also going to be picking another card to give an answer to how from one of the positions in this love spread. And then I'm going to be picking cards from the Whispers of Love, Lenormand, and I think those are called Love Whispers, those little heart-shaped cards. And then I'm also going to ask you to ask some questions at the end for pick a card. So here we go for Gemini. Gemini for the month of May for love. This is as well for couples and single people. So it can be applicable to both situations. Okay, Gemini. So the first card out is your love goal. Well, you want the total happiness. You have the 10 of Pentacles. You want the money, the financial status. You want the family. You want the dog. You want the legacy because you want to have children and grandchildren. You want it all. And this is the best card for that, actually, for a love reading. So good for you, Gemini. Let's see how this is going to work out, though, for the month of May. So what you have to offer is the Queen of Wands. So you are very charismatic. You're also very intuitive. You're energetic. You are loving. You also love yourself. So, confident in nature. And, you can have some mysteries to you as well. Okay. Card number 3 is what you lack. And you lack the 6 of Cups. So maybe you lack, and you know what? This is a card of typically looking at the past. Or this could be a card of thinking that whoever you're going to meet or whoever you're with is a soulmate. So maybe you're not as romantic in that perspective, or as, if not romantic, spiritual about it. Maybe that's what it is. Anyways, we'll see. I'm going to clarify how that can be applicable for you. Number 4 is what you don't want in a partner. And what you don't want is the Page of Swords. So you don't want someone who's all talk and no action, basically. Someone who thinks a lot, has a lot of great ideas, but basically doesn't act on them. Okay? What you do want in a partner is someone with strength, courage, someone who's not afraid of challenges, because this is the Strength card. Okay? The situation or the heart of the matter at the moment is the 6 of Swords. So, and that's going to a better place. So leaving some negative aspects in the past and most likely worries. We do have 3 swords in the front of the boat, 3 swords in the back. And to me, the 3 swords in the front are going to get off with the people as they get to the next shore. The 3 in the back are going to remain in the boat. So basically, this is telling me that the heart of the matter is you're on your way to someplace better, but you're going to have to leave some thoughts behind, maybe some worries, some concerns that you've had over the past, maybe with this relationship or maybe with previous relationships. So again, this is applicable for singles, or this is applicable to yourself in a relationship with someone. What you can do to make this work is the Star. And the Star is a card of wishing, but it's also a card of guidance, looking at that massive star in the center of the universe for guidance. And it could also be a card of healing. There's a butterfly on this card as well, insinuating that there could be transformation. So, and we do see butterflies on this too. On this card, we see 2 butterflies. So change is imminent, okay? So how you can make this work is through either healing yourself, and I think it's more healing in this instance because, I'm saying you're going to have to leave 3 worries behind, 3 concerns behind, 3 something behind when you go to the new place, and you're going to basically be working on yourself and healing, okay? The bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles, which is good because the Page of Pentacles is about learning. learning something new. He's not moving. He's not actively doing anything special. He's just standing in the field. And you can see that the crops are starting to grow. But definitely he's holding that pentacle in his arms, and he's about to go on a little journey to learn something new. And this is most likely to learn about yourself. So I mentioned I was going to use a different deck to clarify one card. And the one card is the card of what it is that you lack. And it's the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups. Oh, 2 cards came out, so that's good. So we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Two of Swords. So how can you improve on that? Maybe, you know what, maybe in this position, the Six of Cups is, if you've been with someone in the past, like you're currently with a partner, maybe you just are not remembering the good times. Maybe you're just focused on today and the future, and you've forgotten about the good times that you guys had in the past. And it's asking you, how can you overcome that lack? Well, you have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is about passion, definitely passion, and then maybe in and out passion, if you get my drift. So maybe increase your horizontal activities with your partner. And but you know, it's also asking you to keep some mysteries. You know, you have the 3 pyramids in the back. Keep some things mystic, maybe hidden. And you know, if I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud here, but there's this thing about sharing too much. Maybe one of the 2 of you is sharing too much with their friends or whoever. And, you know, the element of keep it quiet, keep it private is important here. Because we have the stalemate here right after that. And the stalemate is about shutting off, like basically don't take action. Close yourself off and, you know, put a blindfold on your eye. And this is also a nighttime card, so an element of, you know, leaving it unseen. So, you know, I think it has to do with that. Maybe you've been burnt in the past by your partner. Burnt, I mean, you've been hurt. It ticked you off, you know, that they maybe overshared with a friend of theirs about your situation. Whether it is of sexual nature or not, it's just talking too much about your relationship with someone else. And it may be someone that was... because I'm looking at the Six of Cups, an old friend from the past, okay? But what it's asking you now is to maybe replenish that passion between the 2 of you and hit it on, like really hit it on, but keep some mystery to it. Do not share anything with anyone. It's your business after all, right? All right, so next I'm going to pick a card from Lenormand, a couple of cards from Lenormand. We have the Ring, which is partnership. Great. This is good. Oh, and we have the Cross, which means sacrifices. So yes, if we look at this, if that person, your person, if your person is someone that's, and my God, we got the lilies, maturity. So if your person is someone that has a big mouth, okay, can't hold secrets. This person, in order to stay in this relationship with you, will need to make that sacrifice and be more mature about it. And this is, if this is you, you may have to do that, okay? If it's you that's over talking, you'll need to keep some things quiet and private. And maybe that's what you're learning. Maybe it is you. Maybe you're learning this. And you're going to be working on yourself to stop that. Yeah, okay, I'll leave it at that. So I'm going to pick a card from the Whispers of Love now for you, Gemini. And it is Embrace Your Emotions. It's card number 18. 18 is the moon in tarot for the major arcanas. So it says here, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. So deal with them. Don't repress them. or suppress them. Just deal with them, embrace them. You may have to cry at one point or another. There's not too much water, but, we do see a lot of water on these cards here, the current situation. And then we also see in the healing, there's a lot of pouring water. Maybe you need to let it go. You need to get that energy out. Crying is always good. It's therapeutic. And if we reduce that number 18 down, it goes down to 9. And 9 is the hermit. It's going within, soul searching. You have the answers already. You have the guidance in you already. Okay, dear Gemini? So if we go with these cards now, and I think these are whispers of love. Oh, we have one. Whispers, not whispers, sorry. I forget what they're called. Anyways, I'm not going to bother trying to name them. I forget them. Okay, so the very first card out. Oh my God, I mentioned crying. She's crying on this card. She's crying. Okay. And there's butterflies. Butterflies, like I said, talk of change. Transformation, as we saw here. And it says right here on the back, reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Interesting. And then the other card here is criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. That's great, because where we see the transformation is mostly here as to the heart of the matter and what you can do to make it work. So, perhaps doing that reflection, that internal soul searching. And like the cards say up here, some sacrifices will need to be made and some maturity needs to be, adopted, but not being critical about the faults of the other. Maybe also don't be too critical on yourself if that's the case, if you're the one that's doing this. If you're the one that's over communicating with others, don't be over critical with yourself. Love yourself, accept yourself. I mean, that's who you are, but maybe you don't want to go as far as sharing some very intimate moments that you have with your partner. And if you are going to be meeting somebody, if you're single, maybe that is something you need to learn prior to meeting somebody. Okay? All right, now I'm at the section of the question. So my dear Gemini, ask yourself the question that you want. It has to, or a couple of questions. I'm going to pull 3 cards. So it has to have a yes or no answer. So let's start with, if you don't have your questions, pause the video, because I'm going to actually pull 3 cards and I'm going to put them on the table. So for Gemini, questions for pick a card. We're going to go with this card, this card, oops, and I'm not going to look at it. I'm not even going to bother taking that one. I don't want to see them. There's another one that's flipped. Okay, it'll be, oops. Jeez. Okay, I'm not taking it. It'll be this one. I'm not taking the card. It fell on the floor. All right, so last chance. Ask your question. If you don't have the question yet, pause the video. So card number 1, the answer is within the next few months. Yes, it will occur within the next few months. Card number 2, the answer is no. A categoric no. Okay. Card number 3, the answer is ask your angels. It is yes or maybe, but you need to ask your angels. Okay? And if you're curious to know what the card was on the floor, let me go get that card, and I'm going to just bend over, take my headset off. Hold on. So the card that fell on the floor is it's up to you. So maybe that's a very special message for you specifically, regardless of ask a question. It's up to you. It's in your hands. You're in control of this. You're the one that can make this happen. And then one last card I'm going to pull is the After Tarot. And I'm going to try to pick one, if not two. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the nurturing queen, very loving, and she's not afraid of sharing. But in this deck, she's actually looking at her reflection in the coin in awe. I don't know if you can see that. Look at the coin. You see her face in it. So she's maybe, you know, she's proud of herself. I mean, I see that as being proud and holding that coin very high. Your achievements are great. And then we have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is having made an offer. And however, at this point, he's beyond the offer. Now he's drinking out of the cup. So he's probably made an offer and now he's enjoying the offer. I mean, he's at that river now, able to cross over, go to the next shore. So all the drama from the past is actually flowing in this river. So he's actually moving on to a different shore. And that's great. We see that with the Six of Swords here, going to a better place, transformation and going to a better place. I really like this for you, Gemini. So all the best, and we'll talk to you next month. Take care. Bye-bye.